evaluator for Hannibal Speech this morning, and she's going to be working out of the Confident Communicator Manual project number 6, which is the objectives are to use volume, pitch, rate, and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to the message, use pauses to enhance, and vocal variety smoothly and naturally. So we're looking forward to her speech, 5 to 7 minutes.
Great, thanks, Bob. So speaker number 3, Hannibal, Splunking. Splunking, Hannibal.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
I was not the wisest lady in my early 20s. When I was about 21 years old, my girlfriends and I at college were quite adventurous. And we liked to go on little mini adventures that we would come up with at the top of our head. For example, one night at midnight, our guy friends decided that they were going to go to Walmart. And so while they were in Walmart, we decided that we were going to put on full-on face gear with the little black stripes under our head, and we were going to put on black bandanas, and we were going to grab our water guns, and we were going to fill them up with water, and we were going to ambush them in the parking lot of the Walmart while they were inside shopping. And so somehow, within half an hour, we were able to don all of our gear and get into the parking lot and put on our hide behind these cars at midnight with our water guns. And as soon as the guys came out of the Walmart, we ambushed them. I mean, there were about 10 guys, and 10 of us girls just came after them. We thought it was really funny. The guys didn't think it was so funny. But this is something that, just one of our shenanigans that we would do as early 20s. Well, it was around the same time and the same group of girls that we found out, this is in Blacksburg, Virginia, Virginia Tech, Southern Virginia, we found out that there was this cave. It was not an excavated cave, it was just a cave on the side of a mountain that some college kids had discovered years earlier, and they used it to party. But this was not a safe cave at all, by any stretch of the imagination. There is no reason why any person with any amount of sanity would want to go down into this cave. But we decided, why not? What could it hurt? So my girlfriends and I decided that we're going to go into this cave, but we're not going to go into this cave during the light, because what fun is it to go down into a cave when you can still see the sunshine? Let's go down into the cave at midnight, because we apparently love to do everything at midnight. My girlfriends and I decided, okay, well, have you ever gone spelunking? I've never gone. Have you ever gone? I've never gone. Well, what do we need to go? What do we need to do if we want to go spelunking? Well, we're going to need those little lights on our heads. Okay, so we run to Walmart. What do we need? We need those little lights for our heads. We all buy those little headlamps for the head. And we said, okay, well, now we have that. We need some gear. Let's get some spelunking gear. So we buy all these cool clothes, and we look like we know what we're doing. To make matters worse, there were four of us young ladies. One of our girlfriends, there were 3 of us that decided to go. The 4th one was 9 months pregnant.
Wow.
And she said, I don't want you guys to leave me behind. I'm going to come too. So there were 3 of us ladies who were not pregnant, and 1 lady who was out to here. But she decided she wanted to go too. Why? Because we were 21. Our full frontal lobe wasn't just developed just yet. And so here we are. It's the day that we're going to go spelunking. We drive. It's about a 45-minute drive from campus. Now, we had never been to this cave before. We had just heard stories about the cave. And so we finally find our way to the cave. It's midnight, and us ladies decide we're going to go down into the cave. There's just a hole about this big on the side of the mountain, but we found our cave. And so we said, all right, let's do it. We don't know if there's animals down there. We don't know if there are murderers down there. All we know is this is an adventure and it's going to be fun. So we climb down into the cave down, down, down we go. Now we have our little headlamps and we're looking down, and all of a sudden we hear laughter inside the cave. Apparently there were some other older college students that knew better than we did, and they had those little glow sticks, and they were using those glow sticks to find their way around the cave. Well, no sooner do we get down the cave, it was kind of nice to hear that there were other people in the cave. We weren't thinking that those other people might hurt us. We were just thinking, oh my God. So we go down into the cave, and these people with the glow sticks, as soon as we get down there, they were actually heading out. And so they climb out of the cave, and there's pitch black. But inside the cave, when we got down there, it was monstrous. And there was water, little creeks that we could walk down. And this cave must have gone, we walked around for probably a half a mile just walking and exploring. And it was the most amazing experience I've ever had. I don't know if you've ever been in a cave before, especially one that is not necessarily the safest place on the earth. But it was the most amazing experience. All of us felt so much vigoration and just joy at the opportunity to explore and find new surroundings. So we're in this cave, and we've been down there for probably about an hour and a half, just exploring and singing. The acoustics in this cave were amazing. No sooner do we finish up and decide, okay, we're ready to go, we look around, and there's no light guiding us outside of this cave. We realize, oh my goodness, we have no idea how we're gonna get out. And so we're trying to retrace our steps, we're looking around, and we have no idea how to get out. But luckily, those older college kids, when they realized that we didn't know what they were doing and they saw a girl with her belly out to here, they waited outside of the cave. And when we started screaming, help! They screamed down, you guys ready to go yet? And they threw those little glow sticks down the hole of the cave to help us out. You know, I wonder if we would have spent the night in that cave had those older college students not helped us out of the cave that evening. But the moral of the story is, if you're ever on an adventure and you want to go down into a cave, make sure you do your research first and learn all of the ways that you can get in and out of the cave, and never go down into a cave at midnight. Thank you.